Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. Yeah, I hit in the lab after I went to an all-white affair today, so I'm still rocking the white gear. So, but I'm out here in the lab doing what I do for you. Oh, I got something nice for you today. Let's do what we do. Right is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message is the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them. You tune in and receive them. I hope you use them to your benefit. That's what they're for. I appreciate you also. Let's rock. Right thing is mission. And yeah, I'm still on it. Ain't nothing changed. Don't let the outfit fool you. All right. Right thing is mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Know yourself a little bit better with knowledge of self. Right think is way of life. And that's what it is. A way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission to get you to do just that. Know thyself. I'm giving you the things you need. All you gotta do is pick them up, use them, and you'll see they work for you too. Trust me. Excuse me. Question. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard it. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. I appreciate you. That's what I do. I do for you. Stay tuned. You know, I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know. It's okay. They're asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge yourself. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. Until my eye be true. Today, let's talk about this game called life. And the reason why it's a game because once you come into this world, you got to acquiesce, so to speak, and play the game of life. Learn it, live it, get better at it, and then you die. Okay, let's talk about it though, right? Thinkers, let's talk about life. Is a game. What kind of player are you? That's the question again. I like to put the onus on you, the individual, to at least when you know yourself, you can answer these questions for yourself. I got mine. I'm just trying to help you out and see if you got yours. So let's go. Yes, life is a game. Again, once you're born into this world, you become a player in this game of life. They tell you the first 7 years of an infant's life, all they do is scan it, absorb it. And they know after the first 7 years, we already know what kind of person you're going to be. Product of your environment. I'm living proof of that. I agree with that 100%. Okay, so let's go. But let's say this now. In this game of life, the sooner you understand how to play this game of life, oh, you will be a better player. Why? Because depending on how good you are will decide how long you be playing. Meaning, if you live a good life, you live a long life, you play the game right, you win in the end. That's the name of the game of life. You want to win. Nobody put here to lose. But we know there's going to be some losses. Just try not to be a casualty. Here you go. Right thinking philosophy. My point, it gives you all the rules and tools to what? Win at this game of life. The goal is to what? Know thyself. My goal is to get you to do that. So when you do that, that's how you win in this game called life. It ain't gonna question how much money you made. It ain't gonna question how much fame you gained. That means nothing in the end of this game called life. Okay? If you don't learn and play by the rules, aka get what? Self-knowledge of this game of life, you will lose. Again, Not knowing yourself is considered a loss. Being unenlightened to your higher self, a loss. Going through life egotistical, just willy-nilly and having fun and thinking it's all about you, a loss. Moving on. Right thinkers. Watch this. You become winners in life by what? By daily practice and mastery of what? Yourself, aka know thyself. I'm gonna keep beating you over the head with this concept until you figure it out for yourself. Trust me, it takes you to get it. That's why I keep giving it to you the way I'm doing. Next lesson. Learn life's rules. What you mean? To play this game of life, to be able to win in the end, you need to learn the rules. Everybody want to play the game of life. Yay! How many of y'all know the rules of the game of life? Huh? There's rules. Yeah. Learn them, obey them, abide by them. That's how you win in the end. Good job, good career, good family, good orientation. Just be a good person and you earn your blessing on a daily basis when you're doing the right thing. If you doing you, that's the situation you got to deal with. But in life, this game is know yourself and you'll be fine. Now, I was a player of life's game early in life, but watch this. I didn't know the rules. That's why I lost. Crap shoot. Neil Ross, the fought the horse. Tell him what it cost. Ross scared because he just lost. When you playing a game that you don't understand the rules, no way you can win. Just understand that. So us young, unenlightened brothers thinking we know, again, believing that we know what we're doing because we seen somebody else do it or somebody told us about it. We read a few books and we going to change the game. I was a sucker for that deal. So I can tell you firsthand, it don't work. Okay, that game will lose. In life, self-knowledge is the key to what? Knowing thyself, and that's the goal of life, aka to know thyself. Some of us know that, some of us don't. I'm just here to inform you. For those who don't and those who do, I can show you how to get it done. That's what I do for you. Now, we are given spirit. Spirit is breath, life. They tell you God blew breath in. Yeah, but they know that the spirit is of God. That means that all spiritual beings is of God because we have the spirit of God in us. We just need to become conscious. That's our problem. That ain't God's problem. He give you that. You just got to figure it out. So for all my right thinkers, we're going to figure this thing out. Why? Because that's the key. Knowing thyself. Life is, watch this, a constant fight, aka a holy war for what? For doing what's right. And once you know thyself, you will be able, you have the tools and ability what? To win that fight and do what's right. Take it from Mr. Right. It's a hell of a fight, but you can win in the end. All my life stories, good always prevail. Yeah, I was brought up that way, so I'm down. When I was a bad guy, I had to dodge good because why? You had to hide and be sneaky and deceitful to do what I was doing because it wasn't good. Now, bad seems to be what's on the on the agenda. Seems like to me, and me not being the bad guy, it's more prevalent to me to say, wait a minute, when I was doing this, it wasn't like that. Another lesson, another time. But yeah, let's go with this now. We are given the ability to know ourselves, aka we're given consciousness. And the game of life is to what? Figure it out for yourself. And when it comes to that, I can help. That's why I do what I do. It's for you to help you figure it out. Next one. Gaining knowledge. Again, paying attention, listening, understanding, and implementing the things that you learn will help you play what? This game of life a little bit better. I tell you, on the streets, the rule is play or be played. That means if you meet somebody and you just, yeah, you just all open up, they're going to play you. If you meet somebody and your whole agenda is to play them, no matter what they do or don't do, you don't get played. Why? You're the player. Don't be the playee. The name of the game is play or be played on. That's the street vernacular. That's street rule. And guess what? That's the life rule. I'm still using it. Why? Because it still works. Even off the streets, I still know who is who. In life, we tell you it's all mental and spiritual, aka heart, spirit, mind, mental. When those two come together, heart, mind, coherence, thinking as one, two opposites working together as one for the common good. That's what spiritual awakening is all about. You become conscious of your spiritual self, aka your higher self. Like to call them God. Yeah, whatever. But that's the concept. Raise your conscious level. Know something higher than yourself. Your ego just knows itself. It's satisfied. It's good with that. It don't care. That's what you as an aspirant had to aspire to do and want more for yourself. When I was ignorant, I still played the game in life, but I could never win. Ignorance is for losers. If you playing the game and you don't know how the game is played, you can't win. If you sit down the chessboard or checkerboard and don't know how to play the game, you're gonna lose. Look at life in that fashion. Be a chess player. Take a few moves ahead. See something before it happens and don't do it. Don't say, no, don't move the message. No, 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 no. Now you see it once you go there. You need to see it before you go there. AKA it's clairvoyance. Seeing something before it happens. That's another lesson you can learn when you know that. So, all right, where we at? Now, after over 30 years, of my studying, due diligence, and learning my spiritual truths, and I started living them. I've learned to master the lessons, the spiritual truth that I learned, aka 42 Never Confessions of My Eye. I used to read that thing and be, wow, I ain't nowhere close. That was over 30 years ago. Now I read it, and I'm right on point. So when you do that, that's a change that you can make for yourself. I did. The education system is supposed to what? Prepare you for life, for this game of life. If that's true, why is it that everybody who become enlightened, everybody who start finding the truth, have to what? Forget what you was taught. That means what they teaching you is not good for you. That's what I'm saying. I'm moving on. Now be a winner in this game of life and what? Become a right thinker. I can help you with that. Okay. All we do is win, win, win. Right thinkers in life, we just win. Right thinking philosophy does just that. What? Gives you what? The proper knowledge and the tool you can use daily to do what? Win, win, win in life. Be a winner on a daily basis. That way, when they get to the end, if you win on a daily basis, you win in the end. If you win it every now and then, you might not win in the end. Be consistent. That's where the daily comes in. Okay, let's move on. I'm about to get done. Let me wrap this up. I got a couple more down. Here's one. Now, not knowing yourself, guess what? In life, this game of life, you will lose at this game, like a lot of us will and continue to do. Why? When we don't get enlightened, when we don't think enough ourselves to know who we are, we lose in this game called life. The game of life is to know thyself. Well, right thinking game of life. Okay, everybody might have a different perspective. Now, I was ignorant to my higher self most of my life, excuse me. That's why I was a loser most of my life. I get annoyed. I get a little fired up because yeah, it's annoying to me to know that. Well, yeah. So my whole point now is to help some young person not make that mistake. I did my children with that. I made sure no drugs in their life, none of that nonsense for them. Why? It stops with me. Like I told the guy when he got me with the kilo of cocaine. Yo, my man, we know this ain't yours and you gotta do less. I said, my man, yeah, it's mine. You caught me with it, it's mine. See, I take mine. I don't pass the buck. I'm responsible for everything I say and do, even when it's wrong. I'm getting better at being wrong, so it's a little bit easier now to digest. But that's just the truth. I keep it real. Watch this. Now I changed. Watch this. Here we go. I changed my game plan in life from being ego driven to be spiritually disciplined. How about that? That's a change of heart that you got to make. That's a change of decision that you have to make for yourself. That if you're not ready to make that decision, you're not going to change. You can't do the same thing and claim to change. Certain things that I used to do, I don't do and I won't do again. Simple as that. That's change. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're gonna make it, make it. Don't halfway. Nah, don't a little bit and don't have to be in a position where you have to do it because you're forced into a situation. That's not change, okay? That's a mandatory thing that you have to do to what? To survive. Change is making a decision for yourself to do better for yourself. The goal in the game of life, again, is to what? Know thyself. Anything else is what? A loss in a discussion. Well, what if I'm a good person? What if I just, that means nothing to the people except to the people who you was nice to. They benefited. If you're not a good person at heart, if your intentions are not true and good, you think he don't know that? Excuse me. Most of us know ourselves. In the newsflash, at Judgment Day, you're the judge. Well, I thought God judged. See, you don't know. Again, I'm just trying to give you information that if you understood it, it'd make more sense to you. You won't be what I thought, what I thought. You, who know you better than you? Hence, know thyself. Let me wrap it up. Yeah, I'll get a little, let me get this done. Now, gaining spiritual knowledge, or spiritual enlightenment, is what? Knowing thyself and God are one. When you know yourself, you know you're connected to a higher power. This ain't gonna make all this go. You and him are connected. That's a beautiful concept to understand if you can figure that out for yourself, becoming God conscious. Know that you and God are one, aka know thyself or Nihas. Christians born again, whatever y'all want to call it, resurrected. All right, let me wrap this up. Yeah, personally, no brag. I'm a master player, aka a wise man. That's why at this point in my life, I teach life lessons. That's right there in philosophy. That's what I do for you. Let me wrap this up for you. Now, I went through the quick lesson, the dark night of the soul, aka your ignorant self. If you can't look and go inside yourself and see you for who you are, you'll never know yourself. Truth is finding out who you really are, even when you're not good. Simple as that. That's what we call it dark. Everybody ain't got the light side. We all have a dark side. Okay? And once you walk that walk, once you prove yourself that I'm no longer this person, that's what the dark night of the soul. Conquering him is getting through that. Avoiding him, you won't make it. Having mastery of self, becoming knowledgeable yourself means you are able to what? Maintain your cool when others begin to act the fool. When you are a complete person, total control over your emotions, your action, whatever's going on in scenario situation, you always see that one person is always the hero. He's always cool. He's always thinking, manipulating, while everything right. Freaking out. Yeah, be that person for yourself. Be your own hero. Be your own superhero. Be your own that guy, that man, the man, whoever. But you need to be that for yourself. Haru, your own hero. The hero in you is wanting to get out. Let him out. I have to prove, watch this, I'm better by showing respect. What? When I'm being disrespected. That's new for me. Again, I'm learning how to do that. Why? It ain't that big a deal for me to express my discontent and dislike for certain scenarios and situations that I'm confronted with. Because I'm in total control, again, of my words, more importantly, my actions. It don't mean anything to me what others do or say to me, about me, or for me. As long as they ain't touching me. Remember, sticks and stones will break my bone. Words Man, I'm thick skinned. That don't hurt me. I've been getting doing that all my life. Let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I think it was pretty cool. Now, let me wrap this up. I'm a master player. And yeah, I won't do what? Dumb stuff no matter what you say or do. That's on you. I can control me, not you. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you like the lesson. You know I got more.